Ian wore his comfort sweatsuit to the airport, because I got him the airplane one, and then I showed up to pick him up in my sweatsuit.
What?
We're cute.
Shout out Comfort. Okay, you want the link? I'll put it in the show notes.
Welcome back to the Ivy Unleashed podcast. Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
It's giving luck. It's giving green. It's giving we're comfortable as hell. Life's good.
I feel very differently this St. Patrick's Day than previous ones because I've been in the land of the Irish now.
Oh, yes.
In June, I went to Ireland. Oh, man, I took my mom and my husband, and we lived it up. And can I tell you, Irish people are the happiest, friendliest, funniest, literally like just mug.
Why is that? The beer?
I don't know. They're just like not judgmental. They're just so kind and just happy. I don't know. Cause like the weather's not great there. It's like constantly raining on and off all day.
I feel like they spend a lot of time together. I mean, I'm totally stereotyping, but like in a good way.
Like community.
They're all like hanging out, watching their sports, dancing.
Yep. Live
listening to music. Yeah. I'd be fucking happy too.
Man, we were dancing. My mom was getting spun around by the young, the old.
She was in heaven.
Oh my gosh. My mom still says, like, I didn't know I could have that much fun. You know?
When you hear the word luck, what comes to your mind?
I don't believe in luck.
I don't either. I was prepping for this episode and I was like, I'm going to be not very fun because
we make our own luck, okay?
Oh man, this is fun. Okay, this is going to be a good episode, everyone. We want to share though a little testimonial review that we got.
Oh, yes. The golden review first before we get into how we make our own luck. Yes.
All right. Today's golden review is from Kaylee Rose. Shout out Kaylee Rose.
Hey, Kaylee.
She said, I love hearing the insightful questions these hosts ask their guests, and their guests are always thought leaders who give so many great tips and insights. 5 stars all the way. Okay, baby. Thank you.
Thank you, Kaylee. That
means
so
a lot.
Sweet. When you leave a review, take a screenshot of it, send it to us. DM it on Instagram, email it, however you want to. And we will send you our Maximize Your Metabolism with Gold Ivy guide. It's $19.
It's full of workouts.
Oh my gosh.
Good
it is
stuff.
Awesome. And we packed it full of value. You'll get it for free. So just please and thank you. We will take all the reviews. It helps so much with our reach. We are really trying to help everybody with their mental health to thrive, to just live their best life. And every review helps us do just that. So thank you. And thank you, Kaylee Rose.
Have you seen people who have like a duo like we do, where people say like, oh, I'm a Brooke or I'm an Andrea, like who they relate more with?
Oh, no.
I don't know if it's like become popular, but just a lot of the shows I listen to, I also listen to duos because I love them. And I would be curious, people listening, like even if that's the review you leave.
Yes.
Just like, who do you relate more to in this season of life? Why?
Yes.
It would just be fun for us to hear.
Fun idea. Say, I'm a Brooke because XYZ. I'm an Andrea because XYZ. That's fun. We should make a reel on that too.
Yeah. I mean, be yourself, of course. No, you don't want to be us, but like, who do you relate to more? I'm just curious.
Why? Yeah. That would be so fun to read those. I remember when one of our first TikToks went viral and it was the, I'm gonna have a good day. And
my friends go.
Yeah. And we were so cheesy and it was like, yeah. And some dude started this thread in it that was like, okay, if I have to pick, I'm going with the brunette. Or if I have to pick, I'm going with the blonde or whatever. And it was like, nobody asked you to pick, dude. But then it got a conversation going. It was so funny. Yeah, and we don't get like jealous of each other or anything like that. So it would be fun. Do it.
Yeah. Okay, on that note, creating your own luck. We don't believe in luck.
No.
Say more.
Whenever I think of luck, I think of like people in a casino thinking they're lucky. And my mom is going to just frown on this because she so believes in luck. Like we're super Irish on her side. And she's so much like you have luck or you don't type of person. And she considers herself lucky, which I think has to do with affirmations. I think if you believe something, you're more likely to see it, find
Your
it.
mindset.
So that's so much of like with luck for me, you know, I'm putting that in quotation marks. I'm thinking like, I've always replaced that word lucky with blessed because I think like you and God co-create your reality. You know, I think we have a creator and I think we have a perception of what we're experiencing. And so I think we're co-creating what that is. And I think so much of it is gratitude or finding the positive or having the affirmation that tells you you're lucky or that things are working out for you, that like, if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're going to find.
Yeah. You can call it luck. You can call it grateful, blessed. I mean, if I'm pulling in and I want a front row parking spot, I'll be like, I'm feeling lucky. But do I really believe that? No.
Yeah.
But it puts you in an abundant headspace, I think, of like, all right, like why can't there be a front row parking spot? Like not taking it too serious. I think people are like, oh, they're just lucky. That's a victim mentality.
Yeah. I was just at a casino for someone's birthday, and it's just why I don't gamble. I'm like, first of all, I think you need to put a lot of money down to get a lot of money back. It's kind of, and I'm just not willing to do that. But I was just in there looking around. It's a great place to people watch, but I'm just thinking, how much money are you putting into these machines? And like, how do you decide what that is? And you're just telling yourself you're lucky, like you're going to win. Is there strategy to this? Like,
I think it's the dopamine hit of the chance of I could win all this money. When you do win something, it excites you. There's adrenaline that's pumping through your veins.
Yeah.
It's addicting as heck.
It is just not
like you ever pull a pull tab? Shit feels good.
You know, that's another thing. Like I feel like I'm throwing my money in a toilet and flushing it anytime I even think about gambling. I'm just like, that's what I literally imagine. That's probably why I don't win.
Yes, that is very true. See, I now view it as that way with alcohol. Like you're going to spend $10 on a beer. Well, then I'm going to go get a pull tab for $10.
Oh.
I think it's healthier than putting alcohol in my body.
Okay. Because there's a chance you could win. And a lot of times with those pull tabs, it's for a good cause. It's like, I think at Sundance where we bowl, I'm pretty sure it like fundraises for kids sports.
Yeah.
So
there's worse things you can be doing is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. I feel like that's too, it's different than like going to a casino and just literally throwing your money away. Like if there's a good
cause behind it.
Yeah.
But that's some people's hobby.
You're a pull tab lady, huh?
I think if it's not costing me hundreds of dollars, like if I'm with a group and it's a group activity, yeah, I need to find fun somehow. Like I'm not holding alcohol in my hands. I need an activity.
Yeah.
It's fun. Now, do I think like, oh, I'm lucky I'm going to win? I don't know. Do I kiss the pull tab for luck? Yeah.
You do? That's funny.
I think it's the energy it puts you in. You can call it luck. You can call it whatever you want. But I think there's something to people on the outside looking in. They may see it as luck. What they're not seeing is all of the hours of preparation, hard work. Is Steph Curry lucky? No. He's worked his damn ass off.
Yep. Yeah. I was writing notes this morning just of like how I think about luck. And I wrote down, lucky women don't tolerate bad energy. Like if I were to identify myself as lucky or whatever, it's like, it's not like, I just don't tolerate just like negativity in my life. And so it may look like I'm lucky because like, you know, I just had my anniversary and I made a really pretty video and stuff. And it's like, yeah, if you look at my life, it looks like I'm lucky, but I'm not lucky. Like one, I've been blessed in a lot of ways that I don't think that's luck. I think it's a divine plan, but I also think I've never tolerated people treating me poorly. So of course I have a decently healthy marriage. We all have things we can work on, but like it's where it is. Cause like, and he doesn't either. We don't tolerate being talked to with disrespect. Like we don't tolerate a tone coming in the morning. Like we have standards for our relationship. And I feel like I have that with friendships too. And so it may look lucky that I have a lot of friendships or healthy relationship or whatever. And with my kids too, like I do not tolerate disrespect. And so I feel like it's an elevated relationship. It looks like a lucky relationship and it's not. Like you said, it's like hard work and it's having standards for yourself, standards for what you will tolerate.
Yeah.
And I think that has to do with your time too, like what you tolerate using your time for. And you and I are so like, let's elevate ourselves, elevate what we're trying to do in life, which can look lucky, but it's not.
I fully believe like, the more you bless others, the more you become blessed. And you may call that lucky, but it's not like I'm not doing anything and I have a healthy body. It's like, no, I'm putting work into my body. I'm being mindful of how I'm spending my time. I'm putting time into my relationships, how I want to be treated. I'm treating people how I want to be treated. It's that exchange of, if you want to feel quote unquote luckier in life, you want to feel more blessed, how are you improving the lives of those around you, including yourself?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You get what you give.
I think too, that's hard when you're pouring a lot, let's say for our business, you're pouring so much time and you're giving so much, you know, like our business is about service. You know, we are giving to others. We are giving our energy. We are giving our insight. We are giving tips. We are giving access to experts. We're giving. And when you have an idea of where you should be professionally or income, you know, you've worked at your job for 20 years and you still don't have the salary you're wanting. Or I think that's hard. It's like hard to think like, but am I getting what I've been giving out? Like I've been giving. I would also like to receive, you know? And I think that's where people struggle is like, they do give a lot. Like, let's say like a mother, she gives everything to her kids, so much of her energy, all of her time. My entire weekend was my children's. I didn't have a second to rest, you know? And it's like, they're fruits of that labor, right? You have a healthy relationship and all these things, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes it feels like you give so much, but it's like, when are you going to have the lucky moment where your business takes off or you see the fruits of your labor? You know, I think that's tough to kind of wait for that when you have an idea of what you want and it's not coming.
I think you have to see it in different ways in order to keep going. Like, could we easily give up because we haven't hit a certain number? Yes. Like, do we have thoughts of like, okay, what is this for? Like, at what point do we do certain things? Like, we've never ran a business. How the hell do we even do this? And taxes, for example, we were doing taxes yesterday, Ian and I, lovely Sunday all day date. And when you make money, you have to pay in money for taxes, and it sucks. Like, I feel like I finally understand why business owners hate taxes and talk about taxes. But I was telling him like, okay, you work so hard and you're finally making money, and now I have to pay all this money in. Like, oh my gosh, I was just like throwing myself a pity party. And he's like, okay, but you also have to realize like you didn't have anything handed to in life. Like, I could cry. And thinking about it, I was so grateful that for his help, and that he spent his Sunday doing my taxes, our taxes, and that he could give me this grace. And he was like, I want you to give yourself grace. Like, you have never had anything handed to you, and you have worked so hard, and you are paying in taxes because you made a lot of money in the business that you built. Like, holy shit. Can we like pause there and celebrate that? You're so quick to think about what you don't, like what's going wrong and you're not here yet, that it's like, okay, what about the fact that you're getting to marry the love of your life? You are making money. You're doing what you love. You're being able to be picky with your time. Like, you're choosing to watch your kids do what they love. You easily could have been like, mommy needs to sit at home. You guys go to your game, you know, but like the highest version of you, the you that you are, you want to be there. And so I think it's so easy to fall in victim mode and to think like, I have to do all this work, and what is this for? And I say this because I do it. Yeah. But you have to remind yourself, and this mornings I've started getting back to Tony Robbins' priming exercise, where you're feeling that gratitude. You're picking those things because, oh my God, it's so easy to be like, what is this shit all for? When do I reap the benefits? And last week I taught 5 different yoga classes, and I was feeling so burnt out and like doing what I love. And then I'm questioning, like, do I even know what I'm doing? Like, do I have this skill set? Like, who am I? Which is so normal. Yeah. And my future mother-in-law texted me this beautiful text of how she admires me and how hard I work and my skills. And I'm like literally divine timing. I needed that message. Yeah. And I was grateful for that message.
It's so funny too that she said, I should have sent you something too, because I was talking to multiple people last week about what's going on in our business. And I think there's so many things people don't see behind a business or in someone's personal life. You know, you're looking at their Instagram and you have no idea what they're going through or what they did in the unseen hours. And it's like, you decided that, you know, you're going to learn more about something that lights you up. Like you really listen to the ping of like, it's yoga. Like, this has made me feel so good. It's helped me like calm my nervous system and feel like I'm healing, and I want to give that to other people. And I think there's a lot of hard work involved in that. There's a lot of classes. There's a lot of putting yourself out in front of people, and you're a new instructor doing it. Like, how scary and terrifying are the first couple times that you lead a class,
I'm still scared shitless.
Yeah.
And people don't think that or see that. And I have to tell myself, like, I don't want that to go away because it means I care.
Yeah.
Like, the minute I'm checked out, like, I shouldn't be there. And that's a reframe.
Yeah.
Like, there's power in the reframe.
But your yoga is taking off because it's like you've put in so many reps and so much work on it that when people experience it, which I highly recommend, even if you're not a yogi person, I am not, and I've said this before, but it is a game changer doing yoga with you. And I could cry about it. Like, everybody needs it, because what you're doing is, one, you're tapped into your gift, Brooke. You were literally put here to do this. And so when you're doing that, and then someone gets to step in that room, whether it's a yoga or whether it's a Zoom room or a physical room with you, to get to be in a room when someone is in their gift. So you go watch a speaker speak on stage that's been doing it their whole life, and you're in their gift. You always get this just that experience of being in the room with that is so special. But then we all need it. We all need to move our bodies slower and breathe and stretch and pay attention to muscles that we don't pay attention to. There's nothing that can come bad out of this. And not only that, it goes by so fast, because the way that you cue what we're supposed to do while helping us become present with ourselves. And it is the simplest thing to slow down and breathe, but we just don't do it. The way that you've had to do that for yourself, and then the way you've translated it for other people to do it. I can't wait for Fridays to do yoga, which is I wouldn't have even said that a year ago, but I gave it a chance to show up consistently. And I'm just so grateful that you stepped into it, and that now you're so busy with it because everybody wants you in their room.
Thank you. I received that, and that makes me cry, and I love it. And it feels good. I just taught last week. I started at college, which is really fun. Their baseball team. And I had one kid come up after. He's like, I'm really struggling to breathe while I'm doing the movements, and to know when I should inhale and exhale. And is that normal? Why is it so hard for me to breathe? And it reminded me of, just because it seems so basic doesn't mean it's easy. No one taught us to breathe. And in yoga, you're following an instructor who's telling you inhale, exhale for vinyasa flow specifically, while you're moving your arms or your legs, and you're trying to focus on a million things at once. Then as an instructor, I'm focusing on 1,000 things because I'm worried about the music, and can the person in the back hear, holy buckets. That to just calm down and either focus on your breath or your movements. Him saying that to me made me realize, yes, everyone needs to learn how to breathe, and we need to normalize that it's not easy to focus on a million things at once. And it doesn't matter if you're brilliant, because these guys, this college I'm teaching at, these kids are insanely brilliant. And even they're this is hard to breathe and
athletes.
Move.
Yeah.
So gifted. And so I think everyone, it's yoga's easy. And I'm no, it's not. But it's so powerful. And it doesn't matter who you're teaching. I teach in a business every Tuesday, and we're in a warehouse that's dusty. But the people keep coming back and back because it doesn't matter where we're at. You just need your body, your breath, and the guidance from an instructor. And I think that is so powerful. The fact that I can show up in a room, in a space, and not need any equipment. Even without music. Zoom sometimes is funny and music doesn't work. And it's okay. It teaches you to be flexible.
Yeah.
One time you show up and your balance is trash, and instead of getting in your head, you're quieting that monkey mind.
Yeah. I think too, with you don't need any skills to show up. You teach people of all levels. So if you are literally, you've never done it a day in your life, it works. But I remember being at Kripalu, that yoga retreat place, and the instructor said, the quality of your practice depends on the quality of your breath.
Such a good quote.
And he said, how good is this going to be today? how deep can you breathe today? How well can you focus on your breath? And I was like, what? Because when I think about yoga, I think about, can I hold the tree pose? Can I, am I going to be able to touch my toes? Am I doing this right? And he was like, no, your breath is everything. And I was like, what?
Yeah. One of my favorite quotes that I always use for intention setting is, it doesn't matter what it looks like, it matters what it feels like. Because if you can focus on your breath and you need to just lay in Shavasana, corpse pose on your back the whole time.
Yes, please.
Like, you took what you needed, and that's what yoga's about. So yes, I am in my yogi era. I love it. And people might think it's lucky, but it's very scary getting in front of a group of people. Scary of people walking who are extremely out of shape. And now I have to be like, okay, I have to rethink my whole sequence, constantly having to pivot and always feeling like, okay, I need to know more. I need to do more. Like there is that in me as well. And that's not what people see. So I just want to normalize like the luck you think you see, the Tony Robbins of the world. Like, how many times did he have to uncomfortably get on a stage?
Yeah.
Like, it feels like he's in the flow because he's put the reps in. Same thing with us podcasting. Like, I just wish everyone normalized like how terrifying it is. But you know it's for the greater good because you're serving someone. Like, it's bigger than you. It's beyond you. And that is what gets you to show up, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think it's good to show the picture of what it looks like in your head and how much you're second guessing yourself. Because that is like, you don't see that, or like you don't assume that, when you're in a room with you and you're leading yoga, it feels like you're so confident. And I just think that's how it looks for everyone. Like, nobody knows what they're doing. Even Tony Robbins, he doesn't know what he's doing. Like, there's things that, yes, he's great at, but there's also things he's clueless at,
and he's very intuitive. Like, the way he talks about when he's at seminars and he just like uses God and channels through him. And he's like, I didn't know how that came out of me. Like, I feel that way with yoga and cueing. Like, the random wisdom or things that come out of my mouth, I'm like, that sounded good. All right, that was good. Like, that wasn't me. I didn't say that.
Yeah. Well, something I think about with that too is, and I wrote this in my notes, it's like you see your reality or you speak your reality before it's your reality. And right, you could see yourself doing this. And I think a lot of people don't listen to that. They can picture themselves, they have a dream. And it's like, that would never happen. But like, what is it? And just like, let yourself dream, because the lucky part of it, you're lucky if you get to live out your dream. It's like, anybody can do that. Like, these people that we idolize are just people.
Do you know what your dream is?
Right.
That's something I think a lot about. Like, oh, I'm going after my dreams. Oh, good for that. Like, but do you know what you like? And does your calendar reflect that?
Like, you're watching the American Idol person that's pursuing, you're hearing their story, you're getting teary-eyed about it, and it's hitting a nerve, but it's like, but what's yours? Like, what is your, like, okay, sure, I'm not going to shame you for sitting on the couch and watching a show. Sure. But like, use it in your life as something, right? Like, I just feel like we have this responsibility not to waste our time, waste our gifts. I think you've been handed this gift of whatever it is. It could be cooking. It could be interacting with people. It could be being a mother. It could be, I don't care what it is, but like, what is the gift when you think about taking your gift and using it for a higher purpose? Like, what is that? Because that's the secret sauce, right? And I think the luck part of it is creating that into your new reality, speaking about it, writing about it, thinking about it, telling someone. It's uncomfortable. The first couple times I said Ivy Unleashed, I was like embarrassed that I thought I could make up this name with you and we could just like create this new reality. Like, it is nerve-wracking to tell someone your dream. Like, you think you could be a podcaster? What's going to set you apart? You know how many people said that to me? I was like, wow, I don't even know how to answer this question, but like, and I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know for sure if I could do it. And I didn't know exactly what would set us apart besides the fact that it's just me and you. And there's no other me and you. And trusted that. And that's what it is. You are you. You're the only you. And if you can tap into what calls you, what's unique about you, and you write about it, you speak it out. And that could literally just be writing out your dream day and speaking it out loud. This is what I've been doing for the last like 6 months is I wrote out my dream day, exactly what I'm doing at what time, which I think the time thing kind of messes with my head.
Cool.
Maybe don't put in the time. It's morning.
Why do you think it messes with you?
Because if I get up at 6 rather than 5, I'm like, oh, my journal said 5.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. So it's morning. You wake up. What are you doing? What is the highest version of you want to be in next year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever it is that makes you feel like it's doable. Mm-hmm. What is she doing? Who is she spending your time with? What is she doing before her children wake up? How often is she exercising? Mm-hmm. What is she eating? Where is she going? How much money is she making? How does she feel in her body? And after you read that day, what are the 3 core things you feel from that? Okay, I feel grounded. I feel responsible. I feel like firm in my faith. I feel energetic. I feel fulfilled. Like, what are the things that you feel? Mm-hmm. And then keep working to feel those things. And it might be smaller. It might not be at 5 a.m. It might be at 6, but like you're working to feel those things. And what can I put in my day that makes me feel those ways? Because those are the ways you want to feel. That's the highest version of you. You want to be grounded, energetic. You want to be excited. You want to be peaceful. You want to be, and like find ways to live it. Yeah. And then you'll be, quotations, lucky. One of the lucky ones. Yeah. It's like, it's not luck. It's creating your own reality or co-creating your own reality.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's whatever definition you want to give it. I think like one of the lucky ones, like I do consider myself lucky that I have Ian. I also consider myself blessed and grateful. And like, what's really the difference with the word? Like we're defining luck as in, oh, we didn't do anything and it was just handed to us. But some people might have a different definition of lucky.
And people that don't know you, I want to say, no, she left a trash relationship and moved across the country. And that's how she landed Ian. Okay. She did not just get lucky and run across Ian because he is an incredible catch. Ian, I freaking love you, man, for a million reasons. Oh. But he would not be in your life if you didn't recognize your worth, leave a crappy relationship, recognize how you were being treated poorly. Like you are not lucky. Like you made the decision and you expected more out of your life and raised the bar. And there he showed up. Like raise the bar and you will be quote unquote lucky.
Yeah. Raise the bar at the bar and you'll be there. No, I knew Ian well before the bar. But that is where we rekindled our flame. Shout out Cowboy Jacks. I love it. What's that quote? Luck is where preparation meets timing or something.
Oh, opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah. Because, I think like opportunities come, yes, but you have to put in the work, and a lot of the work is the self-belief. Mm-hmm. Like, I think a lot of opportunities we've had, like we've kind of created ourselves of like, I think you need to hear us. I think you need me in your gym. Yeah. And from there, someone experienced that, then they word of mouth tell someone else. Mm-hmm. But I think you create your own luck. You create your own blessings because you know your worth. You put yourself in the situations that then cause you to flourish, if that's the word. Mm-hmm. Bloom. Yeah. More opportunities. Yeah. Like not being scared to do the thing that you know is going to give you what you want. Putting yourself out there in your first date. Putting yourself out there, telling your partner that you want a family. Like it's
leaving a relationship,
so
leaving
vulnerable.
A church, leaving a friendship. Like I want to talk about the ugly things you have to do sometimes to get lucky. Okay. A lot of times it's shedding. It's making space for something new. It's decluttering your home. It's removing the garbage.
Yeah. So think about like your day. I think about what is a part of your day that is draining you, that isn't what you want.
Distracting
you. And I was reading the book you gifted me, The 5
Types of Wealth.
Mm-hmm. So good. And the one chapter I read this morning was all about time wealth. And one of his recommendations, his tools, is write down everything you do in the day at the end of the day. And then in your calendar, color code it. Green, it gave you energy. You want to keep this. This makes you feel at peace, grounded, fill in the blank of how you want to feel. Yellow is it's neutral. It doesn't really give a feeling. Maybe you keep it, maybe you delegate it, but like it just is what it is. Like showering, eating, whatever. And then the things that you don't want to be doing, can you make those red? And then after a week, you see, okay, I have a lot of red in my calendar. I'm going to create a plan to delegate, delete, do what I need to do to create more green. But that activity, and reading that this morning, I was like, that is such a powerful visualization to look in your calendar.
It takes some honesty and, taking time to be like, okay, right now I'm going to be honest with myself with where's my spending going? Where's my time going? Where's my attention going? Like we do give all of that away and where are we giving it to? I think that's really powerful.
Yeah. I think everyone listening should reframe luck. And it's not luck. You're working your ass off. Everyone listening, you want better for your life. You care about your family, your health, or you wouldn't be listening to this podcast. And you're giving energy to those things and expect that energy is going to come back to you. Manifest. Write down what you want. Put in the work and be grateful for all of the little blessings because you're going to find more.
Yeah. And I think the caveat with that is sometimes it's really uncomfortable and it doesn't feel good. Like when you think about luck, it's all like feel good, feel good, feel good. It's
abundance,
like,
abundance, abundance.
But it's like a lot of it is you're doing an uncomfortable thing. You're being vulnerable on the first date. You're saying no to something you normally said yes to. And I think, yes, I agree. You make your own luck. And sometimes it's when no one's watching. It's when you got to get up a little bit earlier than you really want to. And a lot of it might be unseen, and that's okay. Because Brooke and I can tell you there's a lot of unseen things that we do. People will say really kind things about this podcast and guests that came on. They're like, wow, you're in season 6. And it's like, do you know how scared we were starting? We had our notes and we didn't know if anything was going to work. And so I think just trust that you can create your own quotations luck and trust in yourself that you have visions of what you want. You know what you want. You just need to listen to it. Drown out the noise, get rid of what you don't need to so you can hear yourself. And then just start co-creating and writing it down, talking about it, speaking to it, finding the people that will listen so you can have the support so you really can live the life of your dreams.
Yeah. What would being lucky look like for you? Work backwards. You see people online and you get envious, you compare. Why? What is it they have that you want? Work backwards.
There's no reason you can't have it too.
Your piece of gold today is from the one and the only Jen Sincero.
We love you.
She says, vague aspirations lead to vague results. Specific, keyword specific, aspirations lead to kicking ass. I love that. Vague aspirations lead to vague results. Specific aspirations lead to kicking ass. Get specific.
This is Gold Ivy signing off.
Listen to your truth and go kick some ass.
We gotta get Jen Sincero on here.
I'm bored with the same closing that I'm just naturally.
I love it. I love it. You're slowly dwindling it away for season 7. Stay tuned.